We lived in Houston, and we were in a big subdivision, and while we made some amazing friends there, I think it was just important for us to raise our kids just like-minded and slower pace, and really just to kind of get out of the city life, honestly. I think it was just something that we always wanted to do, was get our kids fishing and riding 4x4s, and just the country life was something that we always wanted collectively together. We just came out here and hung out on the weekends, and then we got the idea of, okay, are we ready to build a house out here? And initially, the plans were a regular stick frame home. We were just gonna build a regular farmhouse, and it was 2020, and then COVID happened. And when lumber was going so high, there was this period of time where we didn't know if it was gonna come back down. There were so many different uncertainties. And that's when the idea of the Barndominium, we thought, oh, well, we'll do a metal frame house. Instead of the house and then a separate garage, it was just this massive space that we could play and entertain.
And we've just seen what can be done with a metal building on the inside. So we like the idea of it looking like a barn on the outside, but having a beautiful home on the inside. And being out in the country, you know, we have property and equipment.
You know, the kids get out of school and they jump on the side-by-side, and their friends come over. I mean, they just run the property and fishing, and it's just fun. When we were initially planning just a regular farmhouse stick, you know, wood frame home, the lending was pretty easy. We found that we could go and get a loan, and it was pretty traditional. But then when we revamped and did the Barndominium, realized that a lot of banks just didn't see it as a traditional home. Greg, our financial advisor, actually lives in a Barndominium, and he was the one that recommended Texas Farm Credit. And so we reached out to them. The ball just started rolling. It was really an easy process.
They understood we wanted to raise our kids here, and then inside not a metal building, but a house.
Rural First has allowed us to be able to have the product and the lending, and it's just been easy. So it's really cool because every time we want to do a draw, we're able to go on there and approve it, and then I can see how much money is left and how much money we still have to kind of work with. And so from a financial standpoint, I know what I have to work within, and I can look every day. I can look at it and see, you know, exactly where we fit into the 10%, the 20%, the 50%, and the percentage of how much of that loan has been utilized so far from a financial standpoint.
We love having our friends over. They love coming to fish, and our friends are constantly, when's the housewarming party? When's the housewarming party?
Are we gonna do a housewarming?
Imagine. I don't think we have a choice. We took a leap of faith and came up here. We definitely feel like we're closer to what matters. Absolutely. It's been the best thing for us, absolutely.
Hands down.
It'll be our forever home.
Yeah.
And that's how we built it. That's how we designed it to be our forever home. We're not going anywhere, so.
No.
Got our little piece of earth.